2020 has been less than cooperative when it comes to an artist's need to share their work. If anything, music and art should be considered essential because it's music and creativity that people can lean on in these trying times. The Foundry Show has been created for that one main purpose. Once a month, we will bring you a web show featuring music, guest interviews, and topics beyond imagination. A foundry, a place where art is forged, is just a place to release some of that creative overflow.
Welcome to the Foundry Show. I'm your host, Kevin Diers, and I'm here with you from Black Dog Studios all the way out in Ravensdale, Washington. Here in the Northwest, there is such a rich, thriving underground art scene in our favorite dive bars and local venues, and that's what this first Foundry Show is all about, the Pacific Northwest. Without the ability to get together and showcase what we do, we've been forced to really reconfigure exactly how we do it. This is what we've come up with. We here at the Foundry Show are here to forge arts forward. Bands, comedians, and all other forms of artists will be here on display for you to support from right there at home or wherever you may be. Spooky season is upon us, and I hope you're dressed up in costume, painted up from wherever you may be watching the Foundry Show. We've got two huge Pacific Northwest bands for this special Halloween teaser episode. A little later on, we've got Wyatt Olney and The Wreckage rocking out for us. But right now, get ready for Woodshed.
nothing. Oh, but my hands are free. Can't say I didn't try to warn ya. Oh, but now we're in too deep. Yeah, we're in too deep.
If you're an artist or a musician or a band, or you just like to get in touch with us, email us at thefoundryshow@gmail.com. Since it is spooky season, we have a team down in Austin at the Lost Well. They drank some spirits with some spirits for a segment we call Toast the Ghost.
Hi everybody, welcome to Toast the Ghost. I am Andrew, this is Jeff. We are half of the band Laser Tusk. We are based out of Austin, where we are right now. We are filming at a wonderful location called the Lost Well. The Lost Well is a heavy rock and heavy metal bar that offers wild times on the weekends and a fun happy hour every evening, as well as nice chill times during the weekend.
All these girls behind the wall don't know what they saw. Just can't sleep here, wind outside rattles windows.
There's more to the story of the Lost Well than what you might see walking by on the street. So to tell you a little more about this, I'm going to ask Jeff a few questions. So Jeff, when you were working here, you said that you had some experiences that led you to believe that there was a little more going on this location than just the normal stuff that you find in an Austin bar.
Certainly, I and a few others had strange experiences where we didn't like being here alone when we were closing at night, but we couldn't really ever put a finger on why. Basically, you would feel certain spots where it would be colder than other spots, and sometimes we'd smell perfume when there wasn't anyone here. So that, to us, was interesting, but I always considered myself a non-believer in ghosts or apparitions or anything like that.
Okay, there's this one time about 3 years ago, I was working a Sunday afternoon. We show motorcycle racing here, and so we have a big screen up where a bunch of people show up. But anyway, there are about 6 or 7 people here, and no one had had a shot yet. And we're working, all of a sudden something smashes right over there. I'm like, I thought it was like a light bulb from one of these lights, but walked over and it was a shot glass, and no one had gotten a shot yet. And we thought that was really weird. We're like, what the hell happened? Someone bring a shot glass in here to throw? And I knew everyone here. I knew none of them would do that. And then like 4 or 5 hours later, everyone was getting ready to leave because the race was over. Or everyone was leaving when the race was over, and it happened again. And it was a shot glass in the exact same spot, like exactly. It was weird. And we were like, that's bizarre. What's going on?
I was working 7 years ago, and this woman comes in with a man, and she didn't speak any English, and he was there translating for her, and she asked me if I had seen the ghost, and I wasn't sure what she was talking about, but I remembered some of those experiences, so of course, naturally, I wanted to know a lot more about what she had to say. Well, she explains that when previously this place was a Latin club, that she worked here and that she had a friend that worked here with her. Now, this friend that worked here with her started dating this incredibly abusive man, and when they were together, she started coming into work more abused. There were obvious signs of it. She had a black eye one time, made excuses for her boyfriend. Everyone was very up in arms in the situation, but she continued to date the man anyway. She ended up being murdered in her apartment by this man later out of jealousy, a jealous rage. She then called her friend apparently, because her friend said she got a phone call from the girl that she worked with that died, and that sounded like she was in a busy place, and she asked her where she was, and she said that she was at the club. And she said, honey, how could that be? And she said, are you going to come down here or not? And she says, honey, you're dead.
And then another Sunday, a couple weeks after that, I was opening up. I was here by myself, like noonish. And I was going into the ladies' room to turn the lights on and the fan on and stuff. And all of a sudden, a super cold breeze just comes right by me. And it was already like 90 degrees out. It was like in August. And there's not even any air conditioning in the ladies' room. There's like no ductwork there or anything. So that was very strange. This the hair just sticks up on your neck, and on your arms and everything. It was just kind of freaky, and I just was like, ah, and that's when I named her Brenda.
What do you think happened to the ghost?
I'm not exactly sure. I don't know enough about the spiritual realm to make guesses as such, but I would have to say that if it had been that long, and there were still signs around, that maybe something about the spirit's energy still lingers, or the spirit is still here.
In Austin, there are many other hauntings as well, or incidents that are described as hauntings. What do you think do you think the average person that comes in here is aware of this? Do you think the average person that comes in here thinks about that, or has a sensitivity to that?
I don't know, but I would imagine that if anyone spent enough time here, that they would sense some sort of presence, which is very interesting to me, because typically when you hear or someone experiences a story like this, it's usually where the person died, not where the person worked or where they ended up finding some sense of home or family. But maybe it was because she had such a group of friends here, or her life kind of revolved around her job, or whatever it is. I'm not sure, but it seems like the spirit has no malintent, or doesn't seem to be upset about anything here, but it does seem to have left some sort of footprint.
What do you think that ghost would like to drink?
I can't imagine that the ghost would want anything other than a refreshing taste of brew, a beer.
That's
Seems
understandable.
most likely.
And that's kind of my experiences with Brenda, who I call Brenda now. I don't know what her real name is, but that's what we're going with here at the Lost Well. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, good night.
Give it up to the Austin crew for Toast with the Ghost, or Spirit with the Spirits. So, Woodshed was incredible, as that band always is, and in just a few seconds here, we're gonna gear up to see Wyatt Olney and The Wreckage, who is gonna be dropping a fan-freaking-tastic album called Silver Bullet early 2021. So give it up for Wyatt Olney and The Wreckage.
black of the concrete, with only a will to survive. Light my way. Can you save me from what I've become? Draw me into your lungs before I come undone. Can you save me from all that I've seen? The monsters I've been till we wake from this dream. Yeah. We were raised by the wolves of the winter. We were told that we'd never be saved. So you play safe and I'll remain the sinner, but I will rise up to seize this day. I can save you from what you've become, draw you into my lungs before you come undone. I can save you from all that you've seen, the monsters you've been, till we wake from this dream. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you save me from what I've become? Draw me into your lungs before I come undone. Can you save me from all that I've seen and the monsters I've been till we wake from this dream? Yeah. Can you save me? Now it's time to break the silence, stand atop the world alone, and no most remote with violence. I will show you flesh and bone. I used to hold this promise, I used to have a plan. Now I'm set adrift and starving, hoping I can find dry land. Now I'm fighting for my life, hoping we'll survive. dying for. Dying for. Dying for. I'm falling farther away from the light.
Thank you so much for watching the debut teaser Halloween episode. I hope that you have an amazing and safe and sane Halloween. Dress up in your best costumes. We would love to see all of your Halloween photos. The Foundry Show at gmail.com for bands and artists or anyone that would love to contribute to the show. And as always, you got to do the normal thing. Like, subscribe, and comment. So please do. And check out more of The Foundry Show when it comes at you. So thank you so much.